Hi, this is Laura from LiveVisions.com, and I wanted to give you a little information on what it's like to have your moon in Gemini. Well, what is the moon? The moon shows your emotions. It shows how you are when you're upset, angry, mad, sad, happy. The sign the moon is in shows how you emote. So, moon in Gemini. Well, moon in Gemini can be very restless. They could be very I want to say their emotions are kind of all like they switch. I don't want to say all over the place, but they switch. Their emotions can be switching very quickly. They get bored easy. Moon and Gemini get bored easy. They love to talk about their problems, like not their problems, but they love to talk about whatever's bothering them. It helps them get over what's wrong. So when they're upset, they want to talk about it. So if their partner and him or her are having a fight, he or she may want to say, let's just talk about this. Let's see if we can come up with a resolution here, or I want to tell you how I'm feeling. They're really good at communicating, really good, and it makes them feel good. The moon in a man's chart shows you what a man needs. So if you're a man and you have your moon in Gemini, you need a woman who's a talker. You need a woman who is very stimulating mentally. She can probably talk about one thing to the next. She's quite intelligent. Somebody where they're beautiful, the lights are on, but nobody's really home isn't really going to do for you. You're going to get really bored. It's hard for you to find someone who meets your needs physically and mentally. And your greatest need is pretty much somebody who can communicate with you on the same level. Somebody who, you can express your feelings and talk about things together, I want to say that you may take a while to make up your mind in a relationship, You may come off a little bit fickle. You may, I want to say that the main challenge for you emotionally is getting somebody like a partner, especially to who meets your needs, on a mental plane, who is what you're looking for, and you can actually exchange ideas and feel like this is an intelligent person that, intelligence is going to be key for you, and to be able to communicate with that person, I want to say that huge talking is huge for you guys, or girls. And I want to say that major thing with Moon in Gemini is you can be kind of upbeat, and then you can be very low. It changes quickly with you guys. You're very independent. In relationships, I feel that you also, you need your independence as well as far as relationships are concerned. I want to say the big thing with Moon in Gemini is the fluctuation. Sometimes they feel this, then sometimes they feel that, and it's because your mind is always racing, you don't really feel things, you think them. So, not that you don't feel at all, that wouldn't be accurate, but you pretty much, I always say in astrology, there are what I call feelers and there's thinkers, you're definitely a thinker. So for you, when you're, trying to analyze a problem, or you're feeling upset, you want to go think about things first, analyze it in your head and figure it out that way, You don't just feel something and fly off the handle and react that way. You really think about things, I think, before you react to them, Gemini is an air sign. It's an intellectual sign, and the erogenous zone for Gemini is the brain. So the woman in a man's chart, the moon itself represents the type of woman he would go for. And he would go for someone who's probably intellectual. She's probably a chatty Cathy, loves to talk. And she would be able to talk about anything and everything. The moon in a man's chart also shows what kind of mother he had. In a woman's chart too, you know, in a woman's chart as well. But, you know, your mom could have been, she could have been really intelligent. She could have been a talker. You know, maybe your mom could have like talked your ear off or whatever, you know, great verbal skills with her, you know. Also, Moon in Gemini, I want to say for the most part, they like to reason things. They like to really, they want all the facts, you know. So if you're having a problem and your boyfriend is a Moon in Gemini, and, you know, he's trying to help you out, and, you know, he wants to talk about the problem with you, you know, he's going to want all the facts, you know. They're really good at analyzing and getting to, more so, they're all about mentally figuring up of a really clever solution. They're very clever people, you know. Air sign, mental, air signs are all about you know, the mental stimulation, the mental you know. So I want to say he wouldn't be a really crazy emotional guy, you know, or anything, or girl, you know. He thinks he's a thinker, not a feeler. Okay, that's a key thing. But again, he could be very fickle. He likes this one day, likes that the next day, you know. But the main thing that's going to be constant with him is he always going to need that mental stimulation and somebody who's really intelligent, you know. And a talker likes a talker. Yep, likes to talk about problems and everything. So that is my synopsis of a Moon in Gemini. If you yourself would like to join an astrology class that I'm having, click the link below. I have a basics class and an aspects class that I will be teaching. So if you would like to sign up for either of them, click the link below, let me know. And as always, subscribe and let me know what you thought of the video. Like, dislike, comments, whatever. Anyway, I hope you liked it and have a good day. Bye-bye.